really came here to tell you today that your life is about to change for the better. And it's gonna involve you actually not doing anything. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna actually involve you not doing a single thing because you are so abundant and you are so in your own power right now that you are attracting every single thing to your life. Yes, you are a magnet right now. You're attracting the things that are aligned with you right now. But the only thing that you do need to do is get out of your own head. You've been doing a little bit of overthinking. You've been doing a little bit of being too much in your head, too much in your mind, and not much in your energy, not much in your God frequency. You see, when you step more into that deep inner knowing that you are God and that you are God consciousness and you possess all the powers to attract all the things in your life that you want, then you will see that it takes no effort to get the things that you want, whether that be a relationship, whether that be money, any sort of abundance in your life. It's coming to you right now and it's not going to require you to do any work. That doesn't mean don't accomplish your goals and go after the things that you're maybe chasing, but I'm telling you that you're not going to have to put in this overtime that you used to think you're doing, and I think that's what pushes our actual, success, our actual abundance away from us. The more we try to pull at those strings, the more tight they get. So you're in a season where you're understanding that you don't have to try so hard. You don't have to overthink anything. You don't have to force anything. You can just let things flow because that is how you're going to receive your abundance. That is how you're going to get the things that you deserve in this life. That is your abundance coming in overdrive. I promise you right now, you don't need to do too much, but we do need to quiet those thoughts. We do need to quiet that mind down a little bit because I feel like you've been in your head way too much, way too often. And when you're in your head, you're not in your energy. You're not in your actual frequency, as I said. So what is it going to take for you to quiet your mind? Whether it be daily practices that help you and allow you to quiet down those thoughts, that needs to be practiced daily. For a while, I would always have my inner voice, meaning my higher self, telling me that, hey, you need to meditate. You need to meditate. And I know some people don't like the idea of meditation, or if you're not finding meditation to be right for you, but I promise you, just like if you go to the gym and you exercise and your body needs that stimulus on a daily basis, your heart needs that cardiovascular strenuous workout. Your mind needs a workout daily as well, whether you take 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But just remember the work and the effort that you put into progressively stilling the mind. That is the work that you feel like you deserve that to go back into you. So the more that you put effort into daily meditation, daily yoga, anything that helps you slow down the mind, you are heading more towards your success. But like I said, this is your time to really attract everything to you without any effort, because that's how it's always been. You've never needed to try to bring everything to you. Everything will come to you naturally. But right now, all you're being called to do is to calm your mind and actually start your daily practices. Get in a more ritualistic aspect of practicing daily mental stillness, daily mental mindfulness. And it's not just to say you practice these things, it's to genuinely train your brain to quiet your own thoughts so that you can be the awareness of your thoughts, so that you can be actually in your higher consciousness. You see, when we live in thoughts on a daily basis, and that is all that encompasses our consciousness, we don't actually live in true reality. We're living in a version of reality that's not actually real to us. It's only real to the mind. We're either living in the past or we're living in the future. And right now, the divine needs you to be present. Your higher self needs you to be present to attract the thing that you're naturally attracting right now. And things are coming. Things are about to shift. Things are about to change huge. And right now this is your season of abundance, because before you've struggled a little bit with accepting abundance in your life. It was a little bit of push and pull in that area. But as far as you having to put in effort, you don't have to do that. You don't have to put in that effort, because those things will come to you, because you possess everything that you need to attract the things that you want into your life. Just remember that, okay? So when you're feeling those moments of overthinking, just remember, these are thoughts. These are not my thoughts. These are creations of myself that I've made because of my experience here on earth. But they're not you. Your thoughts aren't you. But continue to know that the things that you're attracting to your life are coming very, very, very soon. Sooner than you realize. Like, they're really on the precipice. And I know you feel like there's a change happening in your life. That's because it is. But right now, you really do need to focus on quieting your mind a little bit in order to attract those things in at a faster pace. So once you practice those daily rituals of stillness in your life, and you allow your thoughts to quiet down a little bit, you allow those things to come into your life naturally. So right now, really focus and use the internet, use social media for advantage, and do meditation, whether it be guided meditation, solo meditation. Isha Kriya is a really good one. If you look it up, Isha Kriya is an amazing practice that allows you to remember that you are not the body and you are not the mind, and you are the awareness of this. And once you start having that daily practice and repetitiveness of understanding that you are the awareness, you start to realize that the thoughts that you have aren't actually you. And remember, as long as you're as long as you're going after your passion, there's no effort needed. As long as you're on the path of going in the direction of the thing that you love and you're doing what you love, you can't fail, because that is your mission here on earth. And once you know your mission, and once you know your purpose, and once you know who you are, things will abundantly be attracted to you. But first, you have to quiet the overthinking, because the overthinking is the reason why you can't figure out what your purpose is, or what you can't figure out what your divine gifts and things like that are. So once you quiet the mind, I promise you, it will naturally come to you. There's no more overthinking. There's no more trying to force things. There's no need to work so hard. And that is what they call the law of attraction. You allow the things to come to you and you flow with it. You don't need to work hard, I promise you. To be abundant is not to have to work overly hard. The Western society especially has trained us to believe that we have to work super hard to be super accomplished or to be overly abundant, but you don't. All you have to do is to walk in your divine power and quiet that mind, quiet that ego, quiet the identities, and you will be abundant. It will not fail. I promise you. And the change is coming sooner than you think.